Welcome to Third Eye Visions, where we motivate the blizzard, stimulate your mind, and welcome all kind. I hope y'all having a good day this morning. Big shout out to my girls who doing their thing on their YouTube channel, Jennifer's Open Book and Aletha's Humble Life. We're gonna talk about a little something that just came to my mind right quick while I sip on my coffee. See if y'all want to talk to your boy. Make it happen. Everything's out in the open, you know what I'm talking about? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Third Eye Visions again, as I bring to you the nature of the video. Let me get everything straight. Get some people on here first. How y'all like that? Let me know what's up. Tried to do some things today with my little boy, some homeschooling, but it just wasn't working. So we're going to try it again this afternoon, but that's not what we're on here for. I don't want y'all to continue to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Y'all are doing a wonderful job in that department. Where y'all at? Boy, this coffee is darn good. Hit that notification bell. Continue to do so, man. For real. I love that. Share and comment, man, so I can get this thing going. This is a movement. Everything's out in the open. Everything's out in the open. Everything's out in the open. If y'all some blues lovers, y'all know where this came from. Actually, if y'all are not, I'll tell you. Had a premonition, came from the old blues song Everything's Out in the Open by Johnny Taylor. That's my favorite artist, I meant to say. And it just appeared to me, I said, man, he was talking about relationships and things like that, but that wasn't the reason why. Not so loud. That wasn't the reason why I want to put this together. It's more concerned, as I mentioned, let me get into this. As I mentioned, this channel was founded on visual impairment and things of that nature, talking about blindness, how we do this and that. And from time to time, I try to change up, not to make it a channel, all about race, all about one thing, all about whatever. Try to be diverse, but also just speak on things that are trending and what have you. So that's for those individuals who are just joining. So as I move forward from that, talking about everything's out in the open, it's basically dealing with what's happening today. I'm a middle-aged black man, and I remember visually impaired, blind, however you want to put it, so we can all, so we can correlate. But I just remember back in the days in terms of people talking to me about the history and what we had gone through, and I was very excited about the changes and the movement that we were making, for the simple fact that there were leaders who were making things happen, black and white. And this is like around the 60s, and people with my parents and my relatives were talking to me about those particular things which were occurring. So which made me feel good about living in this country, living in this city, living in the state, just living and knowing that changes are about to come. The old song, "A Change Is Gonna Come," that was very prevalent back then during the marches. And I guess nowadays people don't want to hear about that now, but everything's out open. The changes as time progressed and what have you, I've seen things kind of unravel, and I'm checking comments as I talk, y'all. Things begin to become unravel in the sense that a new generation was occurring, and people were becoming more overt about what they wanted to say and things like that. There was racism was kind of like rearing its ugly head again, and on the other side, things were still trying to unify between blacks and white. But as I lived and as I seen things unravel, as I mentioned, I was kind of like perplexed because in the '60s there were laws that were passed in order to bring us together, in order to make things at least better for both races, but more specifically for the African American race. And as I mentioned, things transpired, and now things have not gotten better. They sort of taken a step back. And hold on. The reason why I say that is because you are seeing things happening that I'm just shocked, and it takes a lot to shock me. But as a blind person, I've noticed things not with my eyes, but just with my ears and listening and what have you. And as I speed up to like current events and read and notice and talk about these particular things, it's just made me think that all the things that we as a human race have fought for have sort of come unraveled again, and just has been for nothing, for naught, because look where we are now. And I'm not going to rehash the things that are transpiring, because I talked about that on several channels, on several videos and stuff like that. But look where we are now, in the sense that what has transpired. So many things have come up, in the sense that now, and I'm going to be frank with you, with a quote unquote president in the office, he has basically, and this is my opinion only, allowed for people to basically come out the quote unquote closet and say what they want, do what they want, because of what he has put out there in the air. I'm disappointed in that aspect, because, and this is true, I have not yet seen him offer any type of healing processes during the times in which we're needed, offer any type of words of encouragement. And I don't want to regurgitate what the news has been putting out there in terms of what he is doing, but it's the obvious. I mean, he's basically divided the country, and has pitted basically white against blacks against whites, and other races, but more specifically, these are the two that I'm speaking of. And it has caused, when I say everything is out and open, it has caused people to be no longer keeping things on the hush anymore. It has caused people to actually come out and say what they feel, do what they want, by him basically saying what he has said. I had to stop a second, call my little boy. Saying and create a sense of division. Now, don't get me wrong. There may be some people who may feel that Trump has not done this, or Trump has been good for America. But as a black person, there's still work that he needs to be doing, or he needs to do, in order to definitely convince me. And to each his own. But the thing of it is, what I'm saying is like not something that I would want to be proud about. And everything is out in the open in terms of, as I mentioned, people are now not afraid to use the N word, or blacks are not afraid to do what it and we've never I don't know too many blacks that have used that have used the racial slurs, but I'm quite sure they are. But the thing of it is, I'm seeing more so, and it's not because I am black, but I'm just seeing it's true in terms of the systemic racism that has to be addressed. It has caused blacks to be, or African Americans, whichever you want to call it, to be treated again as second class citizens. And I'm just waiting for that day in which Trump he has like a couple more months in office, if he does not get reelected, to really find it in his heart, man, to really say, you know what, as a human being, it's not about a white person. As a human being, I really want to see America do great. I want to make changes. I want, at what point will he wake up and say those things? But I've said that to say that it has caused everything just to be out in the open, just so much It means nothing is hidden no more, really. Just recently, here in where I stay, a black guy was shot. He was a panhandler. He was shot because apparently he was under the impression that he was and I just want to pick out this particular instance. He was he was messing with these ladies in the parking lot, which was not the case. The lady ended up writing a statement saying that he wasn't. But anyway, white guy shot him on the spot. And those are like just instances that are occurring, that it's just like I never witnessed anything like this, for the simple fact that I grew up like kind of like in the 70s and what have you. And it's always been a situation what I've been hearing as time went on, that we were healing, we were making changes. Things have changed in the past, but everything's out in the open. There's nothing else to hide, really. And I don't know if things are ever going to change, but the scariest thing is that, hey girl, what's up? The scary thing is about it. I have a 6-year-old, and I don't know what the future is going to hold for him, but everything definitely is out in the open. I'm gonna keep on saying that because it used to be people who were racist. You really never knew too much because it was kept amongst that group of people. It's kind of hot up in here. It was kept among those group of people. Was never kind of overtly stated, but now it's just out there because as a people, if you're gonna be a leader, you have to lead. People lead by example, and it's sad to say that as a 20-year-old, 30-year-old, you need someone to lead you, and you should know better. But it's not the case for some people. People still, have that immature factor going on. But people, they lead by example, and if the head of the household or the country or the world, whatever, is not really showing any type of leadership examples, then they're not. And especially if it gives them a pass it sort of gives them a pass to say and do whatever they wish to do. So now people are saying now it's best that if I know that you are racist, and black or white, whatever, it's best that they know, what I'm saying, so they can deal with it. It's best that they know so they can actually deal with it, as opposed to hiding thing. And that's why I titled this "Everything's Out in the Open." So we can deal with it, I mean, as far as blacks, we've been dealing with so much, and we are resilient and what have you. And there are white people who are not part of the plan, sort of, whatever, the leader, quote unquote, is trying to put in place. There are a lot of them that are not part of it. So I'm not speaking to those individuals. I'm speaking to the ones who are out there now, still dragging blacks by vehicles, still shooting whenever they feel necessary, and I can't even ask when is it going to stop. So I want just to come out here and just share my thoughts, which I always will do with y'all, because I'm very transparent. I have nothing to hide, and I want to let y'all in, because we are family. So I'm not gonna hold y'all, but I just want to talk, to mention that. I mean, there's nothing is hidden anymore. Everything is out in the open. I mean, there's nothing to hide. I just hope that things can at least get a little better in this world, for at least not me, but for my little boy and all the other little young ones who are innocent, coming up, don't know anything about what's going on. They're just witnessing, what is today. So I don't know. It's a sad situation. I love y'all. And that's about it, man. I just want to share that, just thought, and I don't want to be long, but just think about what I've said, and hopefully Maybe you can come up with some concepts or some things that can hopefully be best for the future. If you plan on running for any type of office to make any changes, that would be good because we need a change. So, with that being said, y'all, I love y'all. Stay up. I don't never try to keep y'all alone and whatnot because I know y'all have a life, and so do I. So that's the situation, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Third Eye Visions, where we, again, motivate the blind, stimulate your mind, and welcome all kind. Anyone is interested in joining as a guest, hit your boy up. Parker Anthony 225 at gmail.com. That's Parker Anthony 225 at gmail.com. Parker Anthony 225 at gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Tell a friend, y'all, for real. Let's make this movement happen. Third Eye Visions, Third Eye Visions, Third Eye Visions. Again, where we motivate the blind, stimulate your mind, and welcome all kind. I'm out.